It could be on screen, it could be off screen.
Yeah, there's a scene. The scene I had with Lucy, and we are faking the slaps. The DOP is like, no, it's not working. The DOP is like, no, it's not working. You need to hit each other. And I slapped her. I saw her eyes turn red and like with anger. She slapped me back. I remember the very first day we did that. We did the table read. Seeing Abe Muchibi coming in, seeing Leila Kalanzi, Farida, seeing Sharon O, and all these faces, I was like, okay. And when I looked at the contract, hey, you know how they say Esther was black, Simane and bleach.
Established. Hi everyone. My name is Martin, and today we are hosting Housen Mushema. I know him. He will tell us more about him for those who don't know him. But he's an actor. You've seen him in many TV series, many movies out there. So today we'll be exploring his life, his personal life, his filmography, what has he been up to, what the future looks like, and so forth and so forth. But most importantly, he was part of a TV show that's just ended airing. So we'll also talk more about that. Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you, Martin.
Nice to have you here.
So humbled and grateful. Thank you for calling me.
You look great. Chirabika mu film industry mulimu akasente.
Akasente kakuyiya mu Uganda, here, there and there, like that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it is there.
Okay. So for the Ugandan out there who is seeing this interview for the first time, or who doesn't know you, who is Mushema?
First of all, thank you so much for having me and the entire crew and the team. Guys, I salute you. Yeah, people who don't know me out there, I'm Housen Mushema. Housen, that's my name. And I'm an actor. And I would say a fashion producer, but I've not produced fashion shows in a long time. I've been into the film industry for long now. That's where I just dominated and just tried to settle my whole creativeness there for now. Yeah, so I'm just an actor and an aspiring filmmaker. Very soon, I've produced a few works with a few producers, and I've directed a few as well. Yeah.
I hope you're not those producers who shelve their work. We would need to see that. But let's talk about your acting career. When did you start acting, and what are some of the roles or films that you've been part of?
I started acting in 2013. Yeah. My first appearance of something, let me say, in acting was a Shakespeare play, The Tragedy of Macbeth. I was doing Malcolm, the character, the son to the king, and it was a production by Hospice Africa, Uganda. We had the French director Jim Bennett and the Ugandan director John. That's where my journey began.
That's National Theatre?
Not really. It was in Much India there. That's where the theatre was put outside. It was a show that was meant to help bring money for the patients of Hospice Uganda. Yes, it was just to fundraise.
Awesome.
That's where I started. Then I did the Hostel in 2014.
Absolute banger.
It ran, yeah, it was amazing. 90 episodes.
Yeah.
I shot 1.5 years. 1.5 years, yeah, I think, yeah. Then I shot Balikoa in the city end of 2015. I shot it, I think, for 2 months. And then I shot. I went into acting master classes for like 2 weeks. I then attended another master class. Then I was called to shoot a show with Nana Kaga, Savannah Moon production. It was called It was called Seven Hills. Then after that, I was shooting them simultaneously with Second Chance. Yes, so Second Chance in 2000, I think, 15,
16, 17.
Yeah, 15, 16, 17, around there. Yeah, we shot 100 episodes of the show. Actually, I came in the middle of the show, 48. They had shot 48 episodes. So I took over someone's character. It was funny, but it was a great experience working on a Second Chance set, because something I learned about that set, it had the numbers. It was airing live on YouTube,
yeah,
on Facebook.
Absolutely. It was
amazing
one
numbers,
of, by the one of the. I think when they are talking about the TV shows which are bangers, most people usually forget about that. But I remember ladies were over it. Like each household was talking about Second Chance.
I mean, the original was amazing. Everyone loved to have Salvador in their home.
Yeah.
Ours was amazing as well, because to redo a show is a big challenge.
That's true.
Yes,
absolutely.
a big challenge. And kudos to FAD Motion Pictures and Madame Zina, who gave me the opportunity to be a part of that show. She's such an amazing person. She called me. I remember I casted for that show, and they didn't call me. So they started shooting. I was doing some other things. I received a call. Hey, are you available? I'm like, yeah. Can you go try out this role? The day I went to try out the role is the day I shot 5 scenes.
Wow.
Because they needed to go on air the next week, and they needed to be edited, So that's how then I was shooting also Anne Kansime's skits.
Yeah, I remember the one of water. Yeah.
Yes, it was a big hassle. It was a big hassle. I won't lie to you.
Yeah.
I was doing, then COVID hit while we were doing Power of Legacy Season 2.
Yeah.
The NTV one.
Legacy,
And NTV, we did the first season of Power of Legacy. Such an amazing show. Very amazing scripting, amazing, powerful actors, great directors, great producers. And when we went into, that was 2021.
Yeah.
Then, 2019.
That's
2019. 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah. First season, then second season, we are going to, we're shooting it early Feb-ish, March. Then COVID hit in March. They locked up. They were like, end of production. That was it. And 2020, we closed production of Power of Legacy Season 2. We never came back to air. It was, we ended the show.
Yeah, but 2020, that's when Sanyu
started.
So
yeah, and like around July, during COVID time, I received a call from my friend Eleanor Nawiso. She's like, I want you to try this monologue. I was like, my headspace was in a different field. Nali Nkoye. I was tired. COVID had hit my head.
I know everyone.
Yeah,
I remember those days.
It was a distressful moment. But she called me like, hey, can you record yourself doing this monologue? I was like, cool. Send me the monologue. I record myself, do the monologue. She says, do you have any pictures without hair? And I had a lot of hair. She's like, I looked for pictures without hair. Okay, now without beards. I was like, what?
How do I do this?
I had some old pictures,
Before,
so I sent those, and she's like, can you make it to this day here and location? I went, and I did the auditions for Sanyu, and we had to wait for the call.
And it came?
It came through, and I remember the very first day we did that. We did the table read, seeing Abe Muchibi coming in, seeing Leila Kalanzi, Farida, seeing Sharon O, and all these faces. I was like, okay, and because I had been in the industry, I had seen some people with some nice work, the DOPs, the lights guys, and stuff. I was like, these guys are big.
Serious.
This is a serious production.
There's
no playing. And when I looked at the contract, hey, you know how they say Esther was black, Simane and bleached.
Established. Yeah. So we will come back to that. Because yesterday we were hosting one of the writers, Sisi Narumansi, and I remember saying that Sanyu, arguably, is the biggest show that has seen Ugandan televisions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to talk about that more. But was it last week or last week part one?
Yeah.
Mbu shared a photo
Yeah.
of you in a very compromising position with a lady. Tell us about that photo.
Are you sure you want to jump? You want to jump from the film to that?
I want to be going up and down.
The photo, Miriam Kandi,
Yeah,
Nakandi.
Nakandi.
Right now, she's such an amazing girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were shooting an advert together in Sheraton. We were shooting an advert in Sheraton together, and we took a moment for each other, and we were trying to practice. Someone took the picture. Trying to practice to be romantic because we had not seen each other in a long time, and we had to be husband and wife.
Yeah.
So someone took that picture, and I don't know where they got it from. They shared.
Talking about because I remember someone commenting like, "Man, I cannot date actors."
Yeah.
I want to have your experience on that. Your take on that.
Who can they date if they can't date actors? Lawyers, doctors, what?
Like everyone, yeah, especially every career has its own perks when it comes to relationships.
Yeah, true.
But I want your take on that. Relationships, actors, creatives. Wow.
Let me tell you something. In fact, I was having this conversation sometime back with APAS. People think it is easy for actors or creatives to have a normal relationship. It's not easy because you have an image to protect, that is one.
Absolutely.
Then when someone comes into your life, you want to protect them as well, meaning you don't want media to come into your life, so you want to keep it as private as you possible, can, unless they're also already in social, in media, but you want to keep it as private as you can because you already have enough pressure with the work that comes in, and then you don't want another pressure. For myself, speaking from my perspective, I don't want to be in a relationship and then I have pressure from media, like who is she? Where is she? She's with another man. She's in there.
Red paper taking photos.
Yes, people taking pictures of you without knowing. It's okay because you're not gonna hide forever, but then there has to be a certain limit to your privacy of life. That's if you really need. It doesn't have to be out there. So even if I have a million women who see me as maybe a good-looking man or someone they would want for a husband, you're not going to marry a million women. You're going to choose one person who suits your desires or social life, or someone who gives you peace, depending on what you really want as a person.
In a person, yeah.
So, yes, it's hard to convince someone that, hey, I'm here, I want to take you out, and I love you, I like you, do you want to date? It's hard. And
let's get back to the acting now. Now, she's Elena giving you a call, you've auditioned. Did you have a chance to choose the character that you will want to?
No, I read for Oscar, and I read for Patrick.
Okay.
I read for two characters, and they had to make a selection. But from what I heard, they wanted me to do Oscar.
Yeah.
And they wanted, I think, someone else to do Patrick, but they couldn't find a figure that was a bit bigger, and I don't know. They just couldn't find the Patrick for me to be the Oscar. So I think they were like, okay, let him do Patrick, and let's get another person to do Oscar. Absolutely. Otherwise, I was going to be the Oscar.
Yes, that's good. So, doing Patrick, any challenge that you found in getting to know Patrick? Because most actors, when you're going to a role that is this long, you want to understand the character. Okay, before we go there, what type of actor are you? Are you a method actor, or are you the?
Depends on the situation. Sometimes I borrow method acting when really I need to, but I usually prefer not to be into that. But sometimes a certain situation calls for that, for to be a method actor.
Okay.
Especially when you are executing something very delicate emotionally, you don't want to jump out of character, and and it's hard, maybe hard for you in between takes to get into character. So sometimes it's better to get into the method acting mode for a while and execute it, 2 or 3 scenes if need be, or even for a full movie if need be. But for me, I prefer like high concentration. If I have good high concentration, I can execute good characters and bad characters and all that. Yeah.
So from what I get from your responses, you played Patrick the way he came. You didn't go into immersing into himself as a character. You just learned him and took him on as
yes.
he is.
The thing about that show, Sanyu, while we're doing it, they were writing the scripts.
Oh.
So there was no like, okay, they have written 100 episodes, now they're there. No. We shoot like while they're writing. Yeah, depending. So I think depending on how you deliver and how versatile you are with certain situations that writers put you in, it triggers the writers to put in a few things and see your strength and gauge your strength in different dynamics of emotions. Yeah, so I can never say that I prepared for the character. I mean, when I got the character Bible, I got to know, okay, Lucy is my wife. I'm the eldest son of the Chunda family. I'm a business person. I care so much about this empire that my mom and my dad put together. I know the meaning of the Churundas, and I have siblings that respect me, and I have to respect them a certain way. There are maids in the house that see me in a certain way. I have a wife who my family does not really like that much, but I somehow compromise. I love her because I know she really loves me, but she's just hard to understand by different people. So all those things I had to understand slowly, because being a show that has 880 episodes, you couldn't just, dive into whatever character. You have to study and let it grow with you.
Within you.
Yeah, because you're shooting every day for the period of 4 years. So you let it grow. Let yourself grow into the character. That's the most important thing for me, delivering Patrick as a character.
In all the 880 episodes shooting and all over close 4 years now.
Yeah.
Anything that has stuck into your mind, like something memorable, like this.
I've had so many moments. So many moments.
It could be on screen, it could be off screen.
Yeah, there's a scene. The scene I had with Lucy, and we were slapping each other, and so she was standing here, and I'm supposed to use my left hand side to slap her, and then we are faking the slaps. The DOP is like, no, it's not working. The DOP is like, no, it's not working. You need to hit each other. So I slap her. Yeah. I don't know how to control my left side.
For those who are watching who don't know what happens on the set, that's what happens.
Yeah, so I slapped her using my left hand.
Yeah.
It's quite powerful and energetic.
Yeah.
Here, right, I can kind of control the energy, but left, it's quite hard to slap. And I slapped her. I saw her eyes turn red and like with anger. She slapped me back. And she told me she saw black. She couldn't even see. But that was a very compromising situation. So that was such a... And we've had some great moments, especially me and Eleanor doing our roles as husband and wife. It was so amazing working with her. And then also, Teresa comes in, Ella. I had such amazing, beautiful romantic scenes on screen. That some people thought were real, but we're just acting and we're just enjoying because we're friends. And then the last wife as well, who actually came in to just be the crazy one.
Yeah,
I've had some amazing.
You've done quite some things with. You were with her in Second Chance.
Yeah.
And still, so that's a good chemistry.
Yeah.
So Patrick is a family person.
Yeah.
Are you? in real life?
I love family.
You love family.
I love family.
So are there some things that you've learned from Patrick? You're like, you know what? Yeah, Patrick has his issues, but I'm carrying this. I'm taking this.
Patrick has never been successful in a relationship, and I think that's a trait I've also had in a way.
Sorry.
As a person, like relationships, I've always, I've tried. I've tried. When I enter Mundinya, I've tried. Still young, but
it's hard for everyone.
It's hard in a relationship because I'm about to get you know. You have to study someone. I told him makatiga career or too much of a work. Yeah, but love is wide, and someone who's there to love you always do. Yeah.
Very. Yeah. So we recently were talking, and you were telling me you're in Kenya. You told me you just came back. Tell us, are you, or you signed an NDA? You don't have to talk about.
No, I can. No, I was speaking to my director actually yesterday. My Kenyan director of the show.
Yeah.
I was speaking to her yesterday. Yes, I was in Nairobi for 2 months. I was shooting a show. It's coming out soon. I don't know when and where it's gonna go, but all I can say is, if it can. There's no doubt that it qualifies for Netflix and all those big platforms. There's no doubt. But I think the EPs and the directors of the show are trying to see where they can put it for numbers and all that. That's up to them. But we did our job. We shot the show. Okay. And what I can say is, to my experience, it's one of the biggest shows I've ever been at. Yeah, awesome. Over the 12 years I've been in the industry.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
It's one of the biggest.
Give us an experience of because you've been on shows in Uganda.
Yeah.
You've already talked about them when we were starting this conversation. What is the comparison? How do you compare?
I've shot movies. I've shot TV shows. Hey, the other side, I've got an opportunity to see even their work and meet different producers. But on ground, they're technically good. Yeah, there's certain things they do, and we haven't yet mastered them, but we do them here, but not at the level that we are supposed to do them. And also the professionalism, someone coming to their job and knowing what they're supposed to do.
Hint about that more.
Let's say for example a makeup artist is supposed to do makeup and hair, and then that department has several people that have to understand that this person's hair has to be this way. Tubikola naye obwagazi bwetubulamu, the love for what you do, and also knowing that you have to be responsible for what you do. If any mistake happens, for example, if I put on a wrong costume, you have to be responsible for that mistake, because we're going to reshoot. That means wastage of resources, money, crew, time of production. You understand? So you have to be mindful. So that those little bits, the carefulness, the professionalism, coming on time, call times, how call sheets are designed, communication to actors, respect of crew, respect of directors, hierarchy, who do you communicate to as an actor, just don't jump to the director. They have about three directors, three assistant directors, assistant director 1, 2, 3. By the time information reaches the director, you have to go through the first director, then you have an acting coach there. However much I've acted so many roles, I'm experienced, but there's an acting coach who's helping you to understand your character more. So that actually helped me. I figured, when I was in Nairobi, I was having the lady, she's called Joyce, yeah, Madam Joyce. She was my acting coach on the show. She would really, really help me understand the character more. I knew what I'm supposed to do, but then I didn't know the importance of having an acting coach on set, because it gives you another dimension and helps your delivery. And so here you have to digest everything for yourself and deliver. Maybe the director will help you here and there, but importantly, 70% of the work has to be done by you, the actor. Yeah, unless the director chooses to change a few things and add in a little bit. Because what the director was doing was literally coming in, Mushema, I just want you to add in this and that. I just want you to twist this. Can you add more speed to this? Can you reduce this? Can you punctuate here? Okay. How about we maintain this? Okay, what you did at first was really amazing. I like that, maintain that, stuff like that. Yeah, so I learned a lot, but most importantly, there was a fully funded production. There was a crew of 70 people on a production, 70 people. Yeah. And also the weather being cold, they had to make sure that we are covered up all the time. It was really cold.
Yeah, talking about profession, because this comes out a lot, especially for the actors and crew who have worked outside Uganda, especially South Africa and Kenya. Yeah. When I remember when Mark Choice came and these shows, the way they were being done, like everything changed. Like the way the Sanyu set was, the Prestige set was, but with the big percentage of, but that's a small percentage of the industry. It's still a big percentage still has those issues of coming late, paying, not paying actors, and those few things. How do you think as an industry, as a collective, how do you think we can go to a level where probably where Sanyu was, or Prestige was, or March shows are across them?
That's a very nice question. What I can tell you is people like us who have been to those productions have to come out and speak and help. We have to be hosted on film sets, talk to the directors, talk to the producers, and share our experience. Because when we don't, they may not understand what is happening outside Uganda. When Mal Choice came in and gave in the opportunity to do Sanyu to Nawiso Films, he didn't want to take a chance. That's why he got the best out in the country. He got the best actors. I mean, there are so many actors. Of course, we couldn't all fit in one show.
Absolutely.
But he got cream de la cream.
Yeah.
He had to make sure his cast is, first of all, his cast is good.
Great.
Then he got the best of the best DOPs. The Isaacs, you know, and he got Alex for gaffer and lighting. He got Hadija on board. He got Mehdi. He got my brother, Usama. He got the best, you know, because he knew what he was going for. We had to prove that we've been training for this, and now the opportunity is here. Let us try to deliver. And also, Madame Jackie, who is such a great friend of mine from Mnet, definitely she also has guidelines. They have to follow while producing the shows. That okay, the coloring. Okay, now change this. We need this kind of shots. We need this. We do this. So, beginning, you know, it was a struggle. But season 1, around the 60th episode, we started getting the drill. Season 2, we hit. Season 3, different. Season 4, boom. You understand? So it was a gradual process for the writers, for the actors, for the crew. Matthew used to tell us one thing in every meeting, that because we used to have meetings, and you know, we have to assess ourselves where we are with the show, with the actors, with the production, what has improved, what do we need to improve, and where are we going low. So there was no place for us to be so comfortable of like, okay, now tuchukubye, people love us, our acting's good, we're into the characters, we know how to react when, how, we know the scripts. Even if you give me the script, like right now in the morning I can do it, which was happening. But once you get to that level, calm down, relax, be humble, and then you remember every single day that you signed the contract alone. So whatever you do, the discipline counts so much. So that discipline of knowing that I signed this contract alone, but however much we're working as a group, counts so much. So these other shows need that energy, and we are here to help. Anytime. If someone invites me, I'll come. I'll talk to you, to your actors, I will help them. get into character, understand what a show is, understand the professionalism of the business. There are new actors that really want to hear these things, but unfortunately we are not so much invited on these shows. I don't know why, but the thing is, they need to hear. So the industry is growing. So you either grow with it or you step back.
Yeah.
Because Sanyu set a pace, a template for all these shows. So just be humble enough and learn. How were you guys doing this?
Okay.
How were you doing this? Because I know I was speaking to one of the actors who happened to be in some of the shows, and he was frustrated. He was like, this is not how we're doing it at Sanyu. This guy's taking too much time. Because with Sanyu, we got a template. We got a way of shooting
everything works like this.
Yeah, everything was working smoothly, you know. Even if you get into a location, you know where light is coming from, the people are already setting up, costume, you get into, and you shoot scenes, and you know. So we are Ugandans, we're supposed to help out each other, we are growing together. So instead of showing, okay, Kambala Geko, you're not showing anyone. Twena golagako. Fena tuli mukuyiga.
Actually.
Weyagala kuyiga webuuzeeko. Naffe tukyayiga, naffe twebuuza. When I was in Nairobi, I was learning a lot. I usually go on set with an empty cup. I want to fill it with learning from producers, from directors, and adding my little experience, you know. Yeah. But you're not doing anything different from what they're doing in Nairobi, no. They're doing the same things, but just a little bit more notch. Yeah. And the pace is, you know, the pace is up there because people know what they're doing. People get on set, people have to dress up, call time is call time. 6:30 people are there already. Okay. 7:30 breakfast is done. 8 people are already shooting.
On set. And
here people 9 a.m. people are already. Shall we work today? Those sets in the Tom Peter Cola.
You know when you're supposed to.
No, but everyone knows what they're supposed to do. You know, if my call time is, let me say 10 a.m. I come, do makeup, get into costume, and the director preps me. What I'm supposed to do, shoot, go.
That's amazing.
So basically, you just need to work around your time, because the more time you waste in production, in you know, producing here and there, and people are moving draggly, people are coming late on set, people are not respecting other people, directors, you know. An actor is yelling at a director or a crew member, or they're coming late, misbehaving. Such things will always cost production, you know. Just do the job, get done, humbly, leave set without quarreling with anyone. Another job will come because people will consider you as a professional.
Okay. Let's turn it down. Let's bring in the lighter note. Do you listen to music?
No, I don't.
Why?
I don't listen to music. I don't know. I like peace. I like quiet.
You don't like something to
I do listen to music, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But I'm not so fascinated by, okay, this song has come out. Oh my God, this song is... have you listened?
So you didn't attend the Blue 3 reunion?
Blue 3, no, I didn't. Unfortunately.
You missed that. Do you watch movies?
Do you watch movies?
Yeah.
I do a lot.
A lot.
I watch a lot of movies.
When you say a lot, is that influenced by the fact that you're an actor?
No. Yeah. Growing up, I'm a 90s kid, man. I'm a millennial. So watching movies was a thing.
Those translated
No, we were not actually watching translated movies. Because we were watching movies with a VHS.
Yeah, VHS.
The tapes. The big tapes. Do you know deck?
I know deck.
So yes, the deck where you put the big tape in, those are movies we used to watch, and they were really, really amazing. So we had a great experience. So
you were watching for leisure or pleasure. And,
just know, watching movies for me is fun. I can rush back home because I want to shower, cook something amazing. I cook. That's my hobby. I love cooking. I love going to the gym, and cooking is one of those things I like to do. Cooking. I just want to prepare a small meal and then sit on my TV and watch peacefully. That's what I want. So
when you started acting, because people usually say that watching a movie with a director or someone who shoots films is bad because they all this shot would have been like this.
Yeah.
So as an actor, Do you see someone acting is like, I'm not feeling him.
It's such a spoiler, but you don't have. I try to avoid it though. I try to keep an open mind, but sometimes I watch some movies. I'm like, I can do better. Honestly, this. I know it's a Hollywood movie. This is what, but no, this is. No, I can do better. Because I remember I was rewatching Karate Kid by Jack Chan and
Jaden Smith. Yeah.
There's a scene when they are training.
Yeah.
Then the boy throws the sweater near the door.
Yeah.
And tells him go pick it up.
Pick it up.
He picks it up.
Hang
it. But where he picked it from, there's shots where the sweater was removed and put into a different place and then put it back. And there is a continuity error.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. I pushed back. I'm like, that's a continuity error. You understand? So I was like,
that doesn't add up.
So as an actor, you're aware of those little things. Somehow they spoil your way of watching.
Absolutely.
But,
for us, who don't know nothing, we enjoy.
Yeah, of course you enjoy.
Yeah.
But you'd be like, okay, that shot. Why did they do a close-up shot of that? Oh, come on! I wish they did a close-up shot of that guy doing that monologue or whatever. But it's just in our head. You can't avoid it because you've been on set for a long time.
Okay. Yeah. For those who don't know, Crossroads will be repressing. So if you have been watching Sanyu, Crossroads will be into Sanyu's sport. So you can follow it. As we are winding up, a lot of people, I remember you said when we hosted you some time back, so like, yeah, my DMs are open. You can always come and ask me if you need any guidance or whatever. For the actors who are up there want to join the film industry, I meet a lot of them. What advice would you give them?
Yesterday I was out, for example. I was with Nambi Perry. We were sitting somewhere, and this girl asked me one of the most annoying questions I've ever heard. They usually ask me, and like, so you're in the film industry, does it pay well? Oh my God.
A lot.
Oh my God. For anyone out there who really wants to join the film industry, if you ever find me, don't ever ask me such a question. Don't. Because I will just turn away and walk away.
That's on record.
And I will not answer because it's very rude. One, acting is a job, just like any other jobs. Yeah. You take it serious, it will pay off. In any other job, the more you advance, the more you get paid. That's why people, like accountants, go back to study. They have those CCCA something.
Yeah,
those
SCCA or CPA.
CPA.
Or CFA.
That's why they go back. Why? Because they want to get more money.
Yeah.
And it takes them time. For example, in the health sector, if you want to be a nurse, you can't be paid the same thing as a doctor who has studied for 14 years. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. So in the film industry, it's the same thing. You all have different roles. There's a main actor, there's a support role, there's an extra. You're all paid differently. And also brand-wise, what's your negotiation power? Yeah. So I've been lucky enough that I mastered my brand and I know how to brand myself. I've branded myself to be an actor who is respectful and want to take on jobs that only matter with serious producers, you know. To reach to my level, I've made sacrifices. Ebintu ebimu tetubibalaga naye tu sacrifices ebintu bingi nnyo okubeera we tuli. Bitasobola nabbagamba nti no kino nakyerekereza just mbeere nga ndi actor wendi nga simanyi nti no nditukako ne wendi. Nobyerekereza. No gamba, I won't be in relationships. Let me focus on my career. Gwe bagamba sagala kuba na mukazi mulungi. Nga tutambula ffenna, tukola ebintu ffenna. No gamba kansuke nchiwa obudde. Let me focus on my career because you need to make the money first and then be into that position. Okay. So for any actor out there who really wants to join the industry, there are so many production houses. There is Nawiso Films. There is the one doing Mr. Magola has a production house. Bash Mutumba has his thing going on. And then we have Matt Bish, we have Doreen Mirembe having his production house doing some Damalai. Those are all shows that you need to follow and get to the casting directors of those shows if you really want to join. Go to the casting directors, get these monologues going, record monologues, supply them to those people. If you're in your bed at your home thinking bagenda kunonya, no one's going to look for you because no one has the time. When people premiere movies, come through. You meet the Mushemas. I'll be in the mood of meeting new generations of actors.
Be part of the network.
Be a part of the network. Nete tugenda kusanga ojje ku Instagram yange otandika okunsumbuwa. The best I can do, I will tell you, there's an audition here and there. It's about you, whether ugenda evanenta.
Yeah.
You understand? So I may not be able to help as much because nange I have a lot going on.
Okay.
I have a lot. Yeah.
Yes.
But people with mindset ya sente. Musimanya bagala sente mu industry. Onozikolerera. Mweziri nayo inozikolerera.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if I give you 1 minute to say what's wrong with the Ugandan film industry, the challenges, which and I ask you, like, let's say, give me 5 or 3. What things would you tell me?
First of all, we want, to my experience and how I've traveled and worked with different people, we lack specialization. We lack specialization in the industry. People to specialize on one thing.
Like if you're an actor?
If you're an actor, specialize on being an actor. Get good at it. If you want to go into directing, study it, get into it slowly, but specialize in one thing and get good at it. Okay. Build a network. Teach other people. You understand? If you're a continuity person, teach other 3 people. Let them be on set with you. Nurture other people. If I'm an actor and I have this experience, I would love as much as I can to share my knowledge freely. I don't want to be paid for it because yes, I'm paid for it. But then if I can get time and share it freely, I'm okay with it because there's another actor who needs my experience. So specialization, we need to specialize more in departments, and then we need to grow the departments. We need to grow at the level of professionalism. Let's understand that production makes money when it comes to time management. You maintain time and keep time, you make money in production. And then we need to know marketing, what you're producing for, what market are you targeting. Just don't produce something because you're passionate and you have the money. Where is it going? What is your target market? And let's try to produce for the international market. Let's sell our stories outside Uganda, mostly. Yeah, let's aim for higher levels. I'm a spiritual person. When you aim for higher, it will follow you. If you aim for low, it will follow you. So let your intention be intentional when you're doing things. Don't you think I also want to produce movies?
You would.
I can.
Yeah.
And I will.
Yeah.
But you have to be intentional. What is your target market? Okay? If I want to hit Netflix, one thing I know that Ugandans don't subscribe to Netflix. There are few. That means because account is avalala. So Njagenda Mbana Kenya already marketed established. I get actors there, I get producers there, collaborate, and something I'll have a chance to hit
at
Netflix.
Least, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we come to an end of this. It's been a great. What one thing would you like to tell the audience?
One thing I want to tell the audience that I am Filmmaker Housen. I'm an actor, and if you don't see me on your screens anymore, I'm taking a break from acting. I just want to rest up a little bit. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for watching our interview. I hope we get to watch other shows that I'm in and movies. But yeah, thank you so much. We love you so much.
Thank you so much. That's been our conversation with Housen Mushema. As he's told you a lot of things coming from his end that you will be watching. Please, he told you to watch our content. So watch Ugandan content on Power Magic Prime. As a filmmaker, I have to say that, okay, someone who is in the film industry, I have to say that. Yeah, and just to reiterate what he said, Crossroads, it will be replacing Sanyu.
Yeah.
That is, what's the time?
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Yeah.
On Power Magic Prime.
So Crossroads, we are watching you guys.
Yeah,
Do your
absolutely.
thing.
All right.
We shall support you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.